When the ramp team was servicing the aircraft, they unfortunately hit the side of the aircraft with a tug and put a hole in the side of it. So we're having to tow the aircraft off of the gate, which you'll see it leave here shortly. So the flight will cancel. The thing that we're waiting on right now is I've contacted our systems operations control in Seattle, and I'm trying to get you guys a rescue flight out of here for tomorrow. It's just the easiest thing that we can do. Unfortunately, there's not going to be anything tonight, but our goal is to send in an aircraft tomorrow. We're just making sure that we have pilots to actually fly it. If they do not send in a rescue flight, what we'll just have to do is rebook you guys on any availability that we have on American or any of our flights throughout the next couple of days, I guess. And if you guys give us a few minutes, we're going to send hotel vouchers and food vouchers out to everyone's emails. So if you guys need a hotel in the area, they'll just go in there and claim it, and then you guys will be automatically rebooked, and then we are going to drop bags. But other than that, if you don't have any very specific requests, I do urge you to just head down to baggage claim. Everything will already be taken care of. Your bags are going to drop. We are sending out a $150 apology certificate on a future flight on Alaska, so you guys will be getting that email as well. And then other than that, we will see you tomorrow.
So, what do you want to do?
No.
Well, the good news is we have a hotel. And we have $50 in food if you're hungry.
Oh, we are grubbing.
We're going to eat. Alright, this is all new to me, but I'll explain this.
In 1,000 feet, use the second from the right lane to turn slightly right.
Appreciate it. Okay, this is crazy. I have never, I mean, I've flown a decent amount of times. I've not flown like a lot, let's say. Like we've had delays and whatnot. Never had a canceled flight. And not only have we never had a canceled flight, I've never had a flight where a luggage person or just like a little airport cart dude has slammed a cart into the side of a plane either and damaged it and put a hole in it and punctured it so we can't fly anywhere. So like, this is crazy. Like, today was already busy and crazy enough as it is, you know? And I had planned like this cool like B-roll intro, like going to, I should probably tell you what we're doing now. We're going to Seattle. We're going to Seattle for Taylor for soccer, for playoffs. And we're flying out of Nashville. Well, we were flying out of Nashville. So we drove to Nashville. We were flying from Nashville to Seattle, direct flight. At, what time was our flight? Like 6:24. Then it became like 6:45. Then it became 7:30. Then it just like silence, radio silence. And everyone starts staring out the windows and stuff, looking at the plane and realize what is going on. And little cart boy slammed into the side of the plane. So yeah, so now we're up at this hotel. What are we at? The Wyndham something? Wingate? Wingate by Wyndham. They give you hotel vouchers. They gave us food vouchers. So we have food vouchers to use at the airport in the morning because we ate just before we got to the airport, so we were pretty much full. Car is still at the airport in the parking lot. They give you a lift. So we use Lyft to get over to the airport, and we use Lyft to get back now. And then we will get on a flight with Delta tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. and land in Seattle at 8:30 a.m. And I just got off the phone with the rental car company because we're supposed to pick up a rental car today at 11 p.m. in Seattle, but that's not gonna happen until tomorrow at 9:15 a.m. now. And they didn't seem to quite get that, which I would think rental cars deal with this often, because I feel like the hotel lady has dealt with this often. She had a process, she knew exactly what to do. So this has been quite the experience for this kickoff to, no pun intended, kickoff to soccer week with daddy-daughter adventures. This will be one you won't forget, I don't think. Like, she's like texting coach like, hey, flight's canceled. And it was like scramble. Like, cause we kind of got the hint that the flight was gonna get canceled. There's a hole in the plane, right? You ain't gonna fly with a hole in the plane. Like, at least I don't think it would. If I was a pilot, I wouldn't fly with a hole in my plane. But, like, we were standing in line because we had a feeling this was gonna happen. And I was talking to a guy that had been through this kind of stuff before. And he's like, yeah, they give you hotel vouchers, all this stuff. So we were kind of waiting in a line, which actually Alaska has been super cool through this whole thing. It's not their fault, you know, I guess they contract these people that are on the tarmac and stuff and do all this stuff. So it's not an Alaska employee, thankfully. But they've been cool throughout this whole thing. And Alaska is really cool. They just email you food vouchers, flight credits, hotel vouchers, all that stuff. So you don't have to wait in line. So I'm standing there and I overheard somebody talking about a direct flight on Delta tomorrow morning. And they're like, yeah, there's still a couple seats left. So I hopped on there really quick and I booked 2 seats for Tay and I. And Delta's fantastic because they have the 24-hour cancellation thing where you can cancel within 24 hours, no questions asked. So being that would be tomorrow, I booked that anyways. And then turns out they're like, hey, like, we're gonna get a rescue plane, it's called, from Seattle. They fly the rescue plane from Seattle here because I guess Alaska only has so many flights that come out of BNA, out of Nashville. That plane was not gonna land until 10 a.m. tomorrow. By the time they got pilot and crew available, it was not gonna take off until 1 or 2, somewhere in there, but wouldn't land in Seattle until 5:30. Only problem with that is Taylor's game tomorrow, is it 3 or 4?
3 or 4.
Is at 3 p.m. So that doesn't do us any good. So she misses the first game of the ECNL National Playoffs, where she actually has college coaches coming to meet her and talk to her tomorrow, and that's kind of a problem. So, Daddy moved quick. We got tickets, we're secured. We just gotta spend the night here in Nashville at a nice hotel. It's an okay room. Like, this is an okay room. Like, I'm okay. Like, Wingate, it's not bad. They're great staff downstairs, very nice. Offered us, you know, snacks and all kinds of stuff, so.
Tuna.
Yeah, that was random. Like, the guy was like, you want tuna?
I was like, no thanks, I'm good.
No, we're good. We don't need tuna in the bag. So yeah, so we're just gonna wrap up here. I gotta read for 75 hard. They do have a gym here, 24 hours. So I think I might get up 4 a.m., get down there, do my workout. We'll eat. Or no, we'll go to the airport, get our lift. We'll eat with our airport vouchers. We get a lot of food.
Yeah, we can.
We get a lot of breakfast.
Yeah,
That's a lot of breakfast. A lot of coffee too. You get more. I drank a coffee too. Like, it was like almost 6, and I told her, okay, if it's gonna be delayed, like, I'm gonna drink a coffee so I can work on the plane. Well, so much for that. That backfired. So we'll try to get some sleep right now. We'll wake up. We'll continue this adventure. I think this will be its own vlog. Like, we'll start tomorrow fresh. Like, I'm not gonna extend this one into like a super vlog, but what do you think so far of your trip?
I feel like this is the only right way it could start. I mean, we're not the best luck with travel, so.
But I mean, you've been looking forward to like Seattle. Seattle's a destination most kids want to go to.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've been really looking forward to it. Really excited.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Yeah? I don't know. We'll see what tomorrow brings us. I mean, let's hope.
Something good.
I mean, the first flight of the day, it can't be bad, right? It's gotta be okay. Like, you take off and things kind of get screwed up from there on. So we should be pretty good if we're first flight.
Yeah.
It's like having a doctor's appointment first thing in the morning, you're good, and then it kind of falls apart as the train goes throughout the day. And then somewhere in the back end, you're kind of screwed. So that is it. Just been wild. Like, what an adventure. Like, this is the craziest thing. A guy hit the plane with a luggage cart.
You know how fast he had to get in that luggage cart.
I wish somebody had video of it. Like, I have that video, like I showed you, of them looking at it, but it took me a minute to put 2 and 2 together what actually happened when they backed the cart away, and I would have filmed that. But yeah, I think even the Alaska girl was just like cracking up. She's like, yeah, I've never seen this before. That was a first. So anyways, that is it from Middle Tennessee, y'all. We'll see you in the morning.